Hello Trailblazers and welcome to my honest first impression and review of Hoyoverse's newest gacha RPG game, Honkai Star Rail. In this video, we'll be discussing whether or not this game is actually worth the hype. To start off, I've been playing Honkai Star Rail for a few days now and I have to say, I've been enjoying it a lot. However, please note that this review is only up until the first section of the game where you get the main character's first element. Just like in Genshin Impact, it seems that we will be getting different elements to change our main character, the Trailblazer, as new characters with every new element will likely be included in the game's future major updates. This means that there may be some factors or issues that will only show up during endgame, so I might have to give a follow-up review in the future. With that said, let's get into it. First, let's talk about performance. I played this game on PC and I have to say performance is actually pretty good. There are no hitches or any laggy moments that I've encountered. However, I did encounter a bug where there would be no background music, but I was able to fix it just by relaunching the game. Regarding gameplay, the game feels and plays really well, and it's pretty competent for a free-to-play turn-based RPG. The free characters are not trash, and they can allow you to actually have fun without paying and actually being free to play. I haven't spent anything on this game so far, but if I do continue to enjoy it, I may purchase a Battle Pass or a Blessing of a Vulcan Moon equivalent. The game also has good difficulty and is nowhere near easy at the later part of the game, as there are challenge areas that can really stress out your teams to the limit if you want a hard challenge. The game gives off a sort of Persona-like feel in terms of combat, which is welcome for me at least, as after playing a lot of Genshin Impact for so long. You can also speed up the animations during fights by doing auto battle for easier fights, which again gives me the same Persona type vibe. Other quality of life updates are also here, which shows that Hoyoverse is actually looking into these things, as they are changes that we've been asking for in Genshin Impact. And here they are available. For example, you can auto level your characters and artifacts where it uses the correct amount of XP items as to not to waste them. Additionally, your main character actually has a cool animation for his or her ultimate. There is no stamina in the game, so you can run for as long as you want, which is great. However, there is also no jump button, and I've heard a lot of people complain about that. It's not a big issue for me though, due to the turn-based RPG nature of the game. I also love the fact that the lip syncing of the characters is dynamic and fits whatever language you set it into. Lastly, multiplayer in Honkai Star Rail is virtually non-existent, but there is a support system where you can lend one of your characters to any of your friends that they can use on certain missions and aspects of the game. Moving on to the game's graphics, I have to say it is stunning. The game has beautiful art style that's similar to Genshin Impact, but with its own unique touch. The game's world is immersive and the animations are fluid and well made. I also appreciate the attention to detail that they went through designing each and every single character. The combat system is turn-based, which is a nice change of pace from the action-based combat in Hoyoverse's current title games. I found the combat to be enjoyable and intuitive, with plenty of strategy involved. Each character has their own unique abilities, and it's important to strategize and plan how they can synergize together when building teams. World building and exploration are also very good. There are a lot of things to do, for now at least, and the characters all have the flavor that Hoyoverse has with their Japanese anime-style personalities. In the game, you basically wake up with amnesia, not knowing who you are, and then realizing that you have an ancient bomb in your body, so you go with your trusty team and visit other planets that also have the ancient bombs, because apparently you fight fire with fire, and that's how you seal them. As for the game's gacha system, it's pretty standard. You can earn in-game currency to roll for new characters or items, or you can spend real money if you're feeling really lucky. Currently, I have to say that the game is still pretty generous when it comes to giving out in-game currency, so you won't feel pressured to spend real money. For now, depending on how the game moves forward or how they plan to manage metas and difficulty, but currently, that remains to be seen. And that's pretty much it. So, should you play Honkai Star Rail? I have to say that Honkai Star Rail is definitely worth trying out because it's free and it's actually good. The game is entertaining with a lot of stories and side content to enjoy and some hours to sink in. And the gameplay is just straight fun. Of course, there may be some issues that come up at the endgame, so I may talk about it on an updated video if I encounter any. And that's it for today. Thank you for watching the video, and don't forget to follow and subscribe for more videos.